Welcome to this video about LeadsGO to-do functionality. My name is Hans Peder Ramstad and I'm the founder of LeadsGO. So you start off by going to leadsgo.com, but for this video I'm going to use the dev site just for demo purposes. And then when you have looked through the information and you found LeadsGO interesting for your company or for your network, you can start off free. It's no costs, no credit card needed. Either creating a user if somebody has an account that you want to link up to, or in this case, you create an account. And with account, you can then set up your whole shop or your whole company on that account, and you can associate your employees, your network, your friends, etc. as collectors that send leads to you. Next step, you fill out this form and tick off these two tick boxes, save and create. And then an account will be created and an administrative user. You will receive an email with this information. When you receive this, you sign into the solution. I've created my user using Google as authenticator, so I'll just select my user here. And this second step is only shown to you if you have several accounts on the system. I have several accounts, so I have to select which account I'm going to work on. In your case, if you're a first-time user of LeadsGO, you will go straight to this window having created your account. So I'm using the demo account here. I'm just resetting the checkboxes here, and you will see the same to-do account setup dialog when you sign into your newly created account. And here you have 7 steps. The first two, create account and administrative user and create bucket, is ticked off already because they are both done as part of the system setup before you sign in. Just for information, a bucket is the sharing mechanism between the collectors and the account. So when the collector creates a lead either on the mobile app or in the web solution, they select a bucket, which is usually the name of your account or your company, and save the lead to that. And then that lead will show up on your inbox on the account, just as the leads you're seeing in the background of this dialog. And having created the bucket, you can then go to the next step, which is creating users. And that's the most important step now, and the last of the mandatory steps is creating all the collectors in your network, your employees, etc. They're going to act as leads collectors and creators out in their daily work or in their social life. Clicking on any of these steps, you get detailed information about how to do this, and creating a user can be done either through creating the user themselves for them and send them information emails. You can send out invites, or you can make your bucket or account publicly available so that when they go to leadsgo.com and search for buckets or for accounts, they see your bucket and can select that when they create their users. You can also import users using Excel files. We can set up an integration, etc. But if you want to set up an integration, you usually need to contact LeadsGO through the help functionality or the contact information. So in this case, we can either use invite or create users. So let's click on invite. And as you see in the description, you also have links to where in the system that you access that functionality. So here you have the invite form where you select the user access, either account level access or just to the bucket. Enter name, email, the role and type, and you also enter a message that you are sending out with emails to the people that you want to invite into the system. And in the invite, you usually should inform them about the mobile app being available at Google or Apple Store on Android and Apple phones, for example. Okay, so having done the third step here, created users, sent out the invitation, etc., you can tick that off as done, and then you can move on to change or add buckets. As I mentioned, the buckets are the sharing mechanism between the collectors and you as an account owner and the company. So you set up, initially it's set up for you, one bucket with the same name as your account, but you can also go into Leads Flow, you see in the description below here, and change the name of this bucket, for example, and add handling rules to that bucket. You can also add email or alias emails to it so that it's automatically assigned to people within your company. Handling logic on the buckets can also be, if you want to use your existing CRM system, for example, that leads that come into you are automatically integrated with your leads or your CRM system, being Dynamics, SuperOffice, or any other system. And integration is not done automatically, of course, so then you need to contact us at LeadsGO. Ticking off this, add information to account is all usually not needed. You can change the account name, you can change if it's publicly available, you can change some handling rules on the account itself. Usually just tick that off, it's usually not needed to do any. Set up rewards because the LeadsGO platform has gamification built into it, so that when leads are assigned to your account and it progresses through the value chain from accepted through to qualification, sales, closure, etc. You can link bonus points or trigger bonus points on each of these events that are given to the collector of that lead. And then you can convert those bonus points later on to gifts, to products, to money, etc., etc. It's really up to you how you want to convert those points and what rates you want to convert those bonus points to something that's interesting to your collectors. So you click on this to get more information and you go to account config rewards to set up the reward system for this account. So by default, the only reward points is given when the lead that is coming to you from a collector is shared for sales. So they start the sales process. You can, for example, if you want to close with a win, you can give another 500 points and you press save to add that. So then this is handled automatically by the system. So when it passes these milestones, these bonus points are given to the collector. And then you can set up, as mentioned, the conversion between bonus points and rewards. So that's then that done, and you can also add handling rules for your leads. That's also done in Leads Flow and was mentioned earlier, so that you can start handling. You can, for example, have several buckets, maybe one bucket per region, geographical region, or one bucket per product line. So that, for example, when a lead comes into product A, it goes to a group which is handling product A. And for leads going to product B, it goes to another group of people automatically that are handling the sales and qualification for that. So that means that you can automate the processing of these leads in the system itself. Having done this, you have completed the setup. You can also look at the two videos getting started and also a video about the ToDo, more details of this video that I'm recording now basically. And when having done all this, you can tick off show dialog so that you don't need to see that every time you open or you go to your homepage and sign in. You can turn this on again when you go to account home, open advanced settings, and then tick off show ToDo at startup and press save. When you then go to homepage again, this pops up again. You can just hide this now since you have done all the steps, and then you see that this doesn't show anymore. Okay, that's it. I've gone through the ToDo functionality of LeadsGO. So thanks for listening and happy leads hunting. Thank you.